Someone asks you, "So tell me about your family." Simple question, right? But try answering it out loud right now in English for 30 seconds straight without stopping. If that felt harder than it should, that's exactly why today's video exists. If that felt harder than it should, that's exactly why today's video exists. Welcome back to day 3 of the 30-day English speaking challenge. We've covered introducing yourself, we've covered your daily routine. Today, we're moving into one of the most common, deep conversation topics in English, your family. This comes up on dates, with new friends, with coworkers, literally everywhere once a conversation goes past small talk. Let's build your vocabulary and confidence for this topic, step by step. Why family talk matters. Family is one of those universal topics. Everyone has some kind of family story, whether it's close, complicated, small, big, or somewhere in between. Once you can talk comfortably about your family, conversations naturally go deeper, and people feel like they actually know you. The problem a lot of learners face here isn't vocabulary. Most people know words like mother, father, brother, sister. The problem is that these conversations often come with follow-up questions, personality descriptions, and relationship nuance that textbooks rarely cover. That's what we're fixing today. Let's start with the basics. How to naturally introduce your immediate family. Talking about parents. My parents live in New York. My mom's a teacher, and my dad works in construction. My parents have been married for 20 years. My mom and dad are actually divorced. Completely normal and common to mention casually. I grew up with just my mom. Or I was raised by my dad, for single-parent households. Talking about siblings, general. I have 2 siblings, an older brother and a younger sister. I'm the oldest, middle, youngest. I'm an only child. Very common phrase, not I don't have siblings. There are 4 of us kids. Practice this out loud. Notice I've got. Extremely common casual way to say I have in spoken American English. I've got 1 older brother, and I'm actually really close with my parents. Let's go deeper into sibling vocabulary, since this comes up constantly. Describing sibling relationships? We're pretty close. We're not super close, but we get along fine. We fought a lot growing up, but we're close now. My sister and I are basically best friends. My brother and I don't talk as much as we used to. We're pretty different, but we still get along. Talking about siblings. Talking about siblings' lives. Describing personalities and relationships. My brother's married with 2 kids. My sister just moved to Chicago for work. My younger brother's still in school. My older sister's actually my role model, honestly. Practice. My sister lives in Chicago, so I don't see her as much as I'd like, but we talk on the phone a lot. Describing closeness. Now, let's add color and personality. This is what makes family conversations sound natural instead of like a list of facts. Describing personality. My mom's super outgoing. She'll talk to literally anyone. My dad's pretty quiet, more of a homebody. My brother's the funny one in the family. My sister's really driven. She's always working towards something. I definitely take after my mom, meaning similar personality or traits. I'm nothing like my dad, actually. Opposite meaning. Extended family vocabulary. We're a pretty tight-knit family. We're not super close, but we make an effort to keep in touch. We see each other mostly on holidays. We talk almost every day, actually. Things have been a little distant lately, but we're working on it. It's completely normal and natural in American conversation to be honest about imperfect family relationships. You don't need to pretend everything is perfect. A simple, calm, "we're not that close," or "it's complicated," is a completely acceptable, common response. Let's cover extended family. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, since these come up often too. Grandparents. My grandma lives with us. My grandparents live nearby. Unfortunately, my grandpa passed away a few years ago. Natural, gentle way to mention a death. I was really close with my grandmother growing up. I've got a ton of cousins on my mom's side. My aunt and uncle live a few hours away. We have a huge family gathering every Thanksgiving. My cousin's basically like a sister to me.
In-laws.
Aunts, uncles, cousins.
My in-laws are actually really great. I get along well with my wife's husband's family. Practice. I've got a huge extended family, like 15 cousins just on my mom's side, so holidays are always chaotic but fun.
Let's prepare for the most common questions you'll get asked about family. Do you have siblings? Yeah, I've got a younger sister. Nope, I'm an only child. Are you close with your family? Yeah, pretty close actually. It's a little complicated, honestly. We're close, but we don't see each other that often since I moved. What do your parents do? My mom's a nurse and my dad's retired now.
Common family questions and natural answers. Real-life scenario 1. Meeting a friend's parents. Do you see your family often?
Mostly on holidays. Actually, yeah, I see them almost every week. Where's your family from? My family's originally from blank, but I grew up in blank. Notice, all of these answers are short, natural, and casual, not formal speeches. That's the target. So tell us a little about your family. Sure, I've got one younger brother, and my parents actually still live in the house I grew up in. Oh, nice. That's sweet. Are you close with your brother? Yeah, really close actually. We talk almost every day.
Real-life scenario 2. Talking about family at work.
My mom's a teacher and my dad's an electrician. They've been married for like 30 years. Wow, that's wonderful. You must see them often. Yeah, pretty much every weekend, honestly. We're pretty close-knit. They say, "Do you have any siblings?" Yeah, I've got an older sister. What about you? They say, "I'm actually an only child." Oh, interesting. Was that nice? Or did you wish you had siblings?
Casual small talk with a coworker. Real-life scenario 3. A deeper conversation about family. They say, bit of both, honestly. Peaceful growing up, but sometimes I did want a sibling. That makes sense. My sister and I fought constantly as kids, but we're really close now. That's how it usually goes, I think.
Are you close with your parents? It's kind of complicated, honestly. Close with my mom, but my dad and I don't talk as much as we used to. I'm sorry to hear that. Has it always been like that? Not always. We just grew apart over the years, I guess. It's not dramatic, just distant. Common mistakes to avoid. Mistake 1. Overly formal vocabulary. Saying, "I possess 2 siblings," instead of, "I've got 2 siblings," sounds stiff and unnatural. Mistake 2. Forcing positivity. You don't need to say everything is perfect. It's complicated, or we're not that close, are completely normal, accepted answers. They say, "That's understandable. Family stuff is complicated sometimes." Yeah, exactly. I'm working on reconnecting a bit more, though. Notice how natural and calm this sounds. No drama, no forced positivity, just honest conversation. This is a very normal way Americans discuss imperfect family situations. Mistake 3. Direct translation of family terms. Some languages have very specific words for extended family members that don't exist in English. In English, cousin, aunt, and uncle are used broadly, without gender-specific or side-specific distinctions, like some languages have. Mistake 4. Not adding personality details. Just saying I have a brother and a sister is fine, but adding my brother's the funny one or my sister's really driven makes the conversation feel real and engaging. Pronunciation and rhythm drill. Mistake 5. Avoiding the topic if it's sensitive. If family is a difficult topic for you, a simple, "it's a bit complicated," is completely acceptable. You don't have to over-explain or avoid the question awkwardly.
We're pretty close. We're not that close. My mom's a teacher. Notice moms, contraction of mom is, said as one smooth unit. My mom's a teacher, and my dad's an electrician.
I've got a younger sister. I've got blends together quickly, almost like I've got. Repeat. I've got a younger sister. Again. Faster. We're pretty close. We're contracts tightly. Stress falls on pretty and close.
Your speaking challenge for today.
Recap. Record yourself out loud describing your family for about a minute. Include how many siblings you have, or that you're an only child, one personality detail about a family member, how close you are with your family. Honestly. Post it in the comments in English. I read as many as I can, and so does the rest of this community doing the challenge with you. Today, we covered describing your immediate family naturally, sibling vocabulary and relationship phrases, adding personality details to make descriptions feel real, extended family vocabulary, common family questions and natural, honest answers, 3 real dialogues, meeting a friend's parents, small talk at work, and a deeper personal conversation, common mistakes and pronunciation practice. Preview of Day 4. Tomorrow, Day 4, we're heading to the restaurant, ordering food, making special requests, and handling real restaurant conversations like a native speaker. If today helped you, hit like, subscribe, and drop your family description in the comments. See you tomorrow.